ஆழ்வார் எம்பெருமானார் ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம். ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம்.
Yeah, Adiyan Swami, yeah. And another one question from the previous Pashuram, Nir Indra, that Pashuram will comes, right? In this Pashuram, Parankusha Naiki says that from the beauty of the divine crown is tormenting me. Even it is like more torturing than the Bhagavata Apchara and Bhagavata Apcharam. So please kindly explain that.
Okay. See, the concept here is separation from Bhagavan after experiencing him, after enjoying him. During that separation, she is going through a lot of suffering. That suffering, it is explained to be greater than the suffering which came out of Bhagavata Apacharam or Bhagavata Apacharam. Yes, when we see all aspects which are not liked by Bhagavan, those are akritya karana. When Shastra says, don't do this, and if you do it, that is not liked by Bhagavan. Similarly, when there is Bhagavata Apacharam, that is not liked by Bhagavan. And then Bhagavata Apacharam, offending Bhagavatas. And then Asahya Apacharam, that means doing unbearable offenses, like offending Acharya, insulting Acharya, and doing something bad for Bhagavan when he doesn't do anything bad for us, having hatred towards those who are studying with us, like classmates, having hatred towards them. So these are all known as Asahya Apacharam. So usually it is said that step by step, that is, Akritya Karana is bad. And then Bhagavata Apachara is worse. And then Bhagavata Apachara is worst, most cruel. And then Asahya Apacharam is even most cruel. So there is gradation. More and more harm will be caused by doing these activities one step over the other step. So similar to that, here Bhagavata Apachara will cause suffering to the individual. If one commits like offense towards Bhagavan, such as considering Bhagavan to be the same as other devatas, considering Bhagavan to be just human in incarnations, and then considering to steal Bhagavan's properties, wealth, and so on. So these are all Bhagavata Apachara, some examples. And then Bhagavata Apachara is grading a person based on one's birth, one's knowledge, one's conduct, and many aspects, wealth, beauty, physical beauty, and so on. If we distinguish and if we say this Bhagavata is better because he is beautiful, this Bhagavata is not good because he is not so beautiful. So if we do all of these, and the worst thing in that is considering a person to be high or low based on one's birth. Because one person is born in Shudra family, if we consider him as lowly, then that is the biggest offense we can do. So these Bhagavata Apachara, they will lead to suffering for an individual. Now, that suffering can even be tolerated. But uniting with Bhagavan and then separating from him cannot be tolerated. That is the point here. Because this is like going to the top step, having a direct interaction with Bhagavan, engaging with Bhagavan, and then finally, suddenly Bhagavan disappears. At that time, one cannot handle that separation and handle that sorrow. So that severity is shown here. Severity of the suffering endured by Parankusha Nayaki. That is what is shown in this pasuk.
ஆழ்வார் எம்பெருமானார் ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம். ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம்.
To learn such valuable information about our Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, please download Koyil, K-O-Y-I-L app from Google Play Store or Apple App Store. Our website is koyil.org, K-O-Y-I-L.org.